50% of the polling is already over, the largest ever election in the world. But the voter turnout is low and neither the candidates nor the voters seem particularly enthusiastic so far. Why is that so? This is Quick Take, your quick guide. I am Smita Prakash. The first two rounds of polling were held in April, and half the country's electorate has completed their voting. In the first phase of polling, the voter turnout was just 66.1%, which is a drop of nearly 4 percentage points compared to the earlier election of 2019. This wasn't just in one or two states. The trend was seen in all 19 states where one or two seats went to polls. In the second phase too, voter turnout across 88 seats in 13 states that went to polls dropped in comparison to the 2019 elections. There was a 10% drop. One major reason is the intense heat wave ripping across the country. But there's also apathy and boredom with politics. Some feel that this is directed towards the ruling party as well as the opposition. There's a widespread decrease in electoral engagement across the country, with no state which showed an increase in voter turnout. In 2014, Indian voters came out in droves to the polling booth to vote out the then Congress government, besieged as it was with corruption scandals. In 2019 again, the voter turnout was heavy because of national security, which was the issue as India had carried out cross-border strikes in Pakistan in retaliation to a deadly attack on its soldiers in Kashmir. In both 2014 and 2019, voters did not see an option for Narendra Modi. The opposition came up with neither a face nor an agenda to counter the ruling BJP. By 2023, the opposition got together an alliance against Modi, but it fell apart and is barely there by 2024. If it works, then it will only be in a post-election scenario if the BJP is unable to cobble together even a simple majority of 272 seats in a house of 543. The BJP has delivered on most of its poll promises, despite having come out of a pandemic and vaccinated its billion-plus population in the third term. A successful hosting of the G20, where PM Modi was showcased by India, the building of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya, and an economy on an upward trajectory is all there, yes. But are these issues on which people get enthused enough to get to the polling station? If the first two rounds are anything to go by, apparently not. By the start of the campaigning for the third round, a sharpening divide on caste and religious lines is evident. These two are emotive issues, and both sides are using it to the hilt to jar the voter out of a state of apathy to vote. The BJP wanted to get to 400 out of 543 in the 18th Lok Sabha. By the first week of May, that rhetoric has died down. There's a creeping realization that the bombastic claim resulted in annoyance, even among their local supporters. For the Congress party and some other regional parties, it's a battle for survival. Do something new or perish is what even loyalists are saying to their leaders. Rahul Gandhi continues with personal attacks on the Prime Minister, who has also started striking back. Regional parties who were taking on the BJP earlier have tacitly allowed the Congress to unilaterally strike the BJP and play the role of principal opponent. As the battle between the Congress and the BJP gets shriller towards the third round of polling, will it interest the voter to get to the polling station or irritate him or her more? There are 4 more rounds of polling before this one closes. Watch this space for more. Thank you for watching.